Good morning. I'm sure I look terrible. In the last video that I made, outdoors, I mentioned turning the corner on this flu type A. Well, it's a very slow bend. It's not a sharp turn, that's for sure. I'm still sick. But anyway, I want to see if I can get back at this. I've finished the State of the School series, which was very long. I had to rush at the end because I knew this was coming on and I wanted to make sure that I finished it. I have two things that I want to add to it, but I'll call them appendices. An appendix, uh, in both cases, they'll just be nothing but mentioning links. Uh, Toward the end, I came back to the idea of, or I arrived at the idea of the arts as a way, as a overarching subject in Frank's school, and I didn't do it justice, but I had to rush through it. And I want to give a link to uh, writing that I have done that's not narrative. It's not, well, it could be narrative, but it's not fiction. Uh, and that will be one appendix. And the other appendix will be fiction that you'd only have access to really through this school. Uh, so that's coming. And I wanted to mention that they'll be there. I'm not ready to start them yet. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that as soon as possible, my attention is going to be turned to the outside, outdoors. Uh, and the weather, if you can trust the weather, it says that now today is Friday, and Saturday and Sunday are still warming gradually and getting better. But by Monday, spring is going to be here in force. It's going to be warm. I mean, it's going to be around 60 degrees, and the water is running, and my attention is going to be to the outside. And then for months, for the next, I don't know, 4 months, hopefully longer, hopefully forever, I'm going to be working on two things principally. One, getting other people actually involved in what I'm doing, physically involved, their presence here, getting them here, helping me, if you will, but doing what I'm doing. See if I can somehow pull that off, which is much harder than you may imagine. That's the one thing, and it goes right together with the other, because what would those people be doing? They would be holding water on the mountain, retaining decentralized retention of water, you might say, if you want. The drought of last year, of 2024, left a real mark on me. I mean, I had already in early 2004 done what I could to hold water on the mountain. I always do. But going through that drought, I so much wish that I had done everything, done even more, everything possible to hold the runoff, as much of it on the mountain as what's called a perched water table, as much as possible, not let it just run away. And as you can see by my condition right now, I'm not in great physical shape to do that, but I'll be trying. I'll be pushing myself, and I'll probably be doing that even by Monday. But I have to be careful because I really have to get over this. So those were the two things. Two appendices that are coming, and I wanted to tell you where my principal attention is going to be turned to, away from the state of the school. Bye for now.